Hello students, welcome back, and today we are going to continue our chapter Form 4 Science 4.3 Waste and Waste Better. So previous chapter we really learned about energy, how we want to save energy, conserve the energy, how to solve the problem of energy because we have the social scientific issue. So what are the issue now? What is the new problem? Well, another problem that we can see is the wastewater management sector, and this is the wastewater management sector, which I don't think Malaysia is doing good. Because if Malaysia is doing good, then we will see that the longkang is like Japan, got fish, and then we can see the river is very beautiful river. But if you go and visit usually Malaysia river, I don't know want to call it a river or want to call it a longkang or a place to put all the people throw the rubbish inside and all this which I also feel very weird. We just throw in a rubbish bin now. Why want to throw at longkang? But you know lah, if you go KL, the longkang, then you see how many plastic in the big longkang, how many rubbish, even the fish start to die. It's not good. So hopefully now you are still young, and one day when you grow up, I think some of you going to become a policy maker or government officer or what. Hopefully you will do something for the government or for the country, that in the future we can have a very clean water management. Then people live also feel happy you see the longkang clean, all the water so clean, got fish inside, you see also happy. Now every time I go see the longkang I don't feel happy so what is happening? Because the Malaysian longkang is like this you can see something like this chocolate color one the sewage chemical, you put sewage and chemical. A lot of Malaysians don't know. They thought that sewage means you can go to longkang. No, the longkang is not sewage. Sewage is for tapen your tapen pipe must go to the tapen pipe the poop toilet thing must go to the toilet. It cannot go to the longkang. I know some people say never mind lah, Shishi, never mind. Cannot lah. Then you will pollute the water don't Shishi in the toilet. Even though it's just a liquid, and your washing machine also don't go to the longkang and then all the fish die. You got see Japan got people do like that on the washing machine, put the sabun into the longkang, the fish die cannot. The longkang only for the rainwater, for clean water only, okay, not for all this okay. Sewage must go to the sewage, chemical must go to chemical so that the ecosystem and the river is very clean. Because I'm from 1918s. I was born in 1980 plus. When I was born that time, I lived at Penang, and there is a river, we call it Juru River, and the river is very clean one, very clean, and sometimes flood because I live near the river, so got flood also you can go to swim because very clean one, the water is very clean and you can swim. But now, oh my goodness, now no people want to go already. It's very dirty and ugly. So I see the effect. But maybe you are young, you never see lah, because when you born that time the river already so dirty. But when I was born, people go there swim and fishing. Now the chair only there, but no people want to sit at there because it's the river, the Juru River in the Penang is totally polluted, and I don't know what the government policy is, or maybe there's a policy, there's no implementation. But you are watching this video, you are still young, maybe one day when you grow up you will do something that can change the, maybe do more campaign or education or what to do something. Okay, and the production management, decomposition solid waste or minimal increase of greenhouse gases and so on. Yes, okay, increase of greenhouse and so on. Leftover food will pollute the environment, and paper, reuse of paper, that the paper actually has caused the pollution. But paper can recycle even though I use a lot of paper, I think that paper can recycle, and paper is more biodegradable, faster biodegradable, because if you throw rain, then the sun come out, rain, sun come out, rain, sun come out, usually the paper very fast will become like the sand. But only the thing is the plastic is the problem, because plastic is something that takes maybe 100 years to biodegradable, to decompose. So plastic is more difficult. This one also I think is more okay lah, because you throw, but eventually it will decompose very fast. You just throw it in the plant make it become a budget, then don't waste it. Sometimes I got animal or the waste, I throw at my plant. The food I throw at my plant, because I know that it will become the fertilizer, and then you can eat back. Let's say you got plant mango tree, or you got plant papaya or pandan. The food you cannot finish, usually I give to my dog, and my dog poop or my cat poop or the food I just throw to the plant then you don't need to throw in the rubbish bin, throw to the plant, then eventually it will become a fertilizer. But you mix a bit with the sand if you want. Let's continue. Okay, so application of green technology. So how now we learn science, because we are science, we know that we got this problem, and how are we going to solve this problem? Application of green technology. Okay, let's see. You can either prevent or reduce the thing. I'm not going to read the whole textbook. Prevent paper law or reduce the use of paper law. Prevent the food or reduce the waste of food law. If you got animal like me, I haven't cannot eat finish, me give to the animal dog or fish or the cat. Sorting and recycling. Yes, you need to recycle. I'm not going to read this. You can use your own word. Treatment of process or biological process. Okay, reuse the energy. For example, like biomass. But biomass is the energy that you make it into a gas. Like the food that you don't want to eat, or the animal poop, or the animal dead body, you just throw inside After a while it will become a gas, and the gas you can use it as a energy. So this one is okay, but it's a slow process and you need a lot of the dead animal thing. So there is a limitation not you want miss can, because make sure you got a lot of all the natural ingredient. Reuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, recover. Last time it's 3R, now it's 5R. Refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle, recovery, 5R. I don't know how they translate this to Malay. It must be like 5R. Okay, so it's used to replace 3R. Last time 3R is reduce, reuse, recycle. This is last time during my time is 3R. Okay, reduce, reuse, recycle. Now is 5R, refuse and recovery. Maybe in the future there's 6R, 7R, 8R, I don't know. Okay. State 2 social scientific issue relate to the wastewater management. So 2 problem. So maybe we can say 2 problem. Here we have 1 problem already. Maybe 1 problem we say that from the river being disposed from the factory that causing pollution, the wastewater from the factory that cause pollution. And then maybe for the second thing, maybe we can say, if you want you can say sewage you can sewage. Many of the sewage from the household has been channeled to the drain, and there is the improper way to dispose the chemical. So there's maybe you can, another point you can say the household. Okay, the household that has improper waste into the drain. So that is the 2 scientific waste matter management, 2 problem 2 scientific issue. State 2 method to prevent. So how to solve it? Either you can prevent it, or you want to reduce it, want to treat it, you want to sort it, you want to recycle it, or you want to use the fire. Okay, so up to you. There's a way. Of course, usually it's a group discussion. I will ask the student to think lah. I give you the problem like now, like karangan lah. Then I will ask you to think how to solve this problem. You need to think, and it must be doable. Means you can do. Not think only but cannot do one that you do in exam. But when you think, it must able to do, it must be efficient, it must be agreeable by majority. So one day when you become the politician or the government or the boss or the worker, you can do something to make the change. So we need to solve the problem, the pollution problem in Malaysia. Agriculture and forestry. So now what is this a problem? What is the problem? For what is deforestation? I'm not going to read it because deforestation means you cut, you log. I don't say cut the tree. You can say cut the tree lah. But for a better English word, we say logging. Also the same lah. You chop down the tree, but logging is logging is from the word log. If you know log, not the mathematics log. Log means kayu balak, something like kayu balak. Okay, so logging means take this one is called the log. Okay, you want to sit on the log. You want to use the log to make a house, or you can use the log to make a bridge. Logging. Deforestation, the purpose. What's the cause? Landslide, flood, extinction of flora and fauna. Flora means the plant, fauna means the animal. Massive forest exploration that actually causes the increase of carbon dioxide. Correct or not? Because less tree means less photosynthesis. Less photosynthesis means more carbon dioxide. Here already say. Let's say the question asks you to explain, you must explain now. Okay, why logging causes the increase of carbon dioxide? So one of the reasons is because there is logging, there will be less tree. If there is less tree, there will be less photosynthesis. If there is less photosynthesis, there will be more carbon dioxide, less oxygen. There will be landslide, there will be pollution, there will be drought, some more flood, and so on. Open burning. So of course the open burning, the fire, so this will cause open burning. But last year I think no pollution from Indonesia. Last time Malaysia always got pollution from Indonesia because Indonesia always I don't know lah, some accident happen. But this recent 2 years I think don't have. I think because of COVID because of COVID no people want to burn the forest. How is it possible COVID and then there is no air pollution from our neighbor? It's so weird. Maybe they feel got COVID and they want to burn. Wow, what is this? What is happening at here? Landslide in Kuala Lumpur Karak Highway in 11 November. Believed to be caused by logging in Lentang Forest Reserve. Okay, because they chop down the tree and this is what you get. Here already say forest reserve Reserve means already reserve. You go to restaurant and then you cannot go to the restaurant. I mean the table you cannot sit because they put the word reserve. Reserve means you cannot sit. It's already reserved for some people. So here it's already say forest reserve means don't use the forest already reserved for something. But people still go there and cut because people is selfish. They want to earn money. Earn money, you see. All the pollution that is happening. But I don't know whether they caught this or not. Maybe they bribe some officer or what. But anyway, you can get a lot of money because you can use the wood to make the house. So the person that do the logging become rich. So you don't do that You don't, all the bad thing we don't want to do because even you do, you become rich, one day the person will get caught, or maybe will get caught. So when get caught, I don't know I'm doing business. Some my friend do illegal things, like not good thing lah, like underground mining or gambling or what. But even he is rich, but no use one day the police will catch you. So the police catch you means no use already. Yeah, everything we do we follow procedure policy. Like this whole thing, rubbish where to throw, how to go to toilet, the policy to go to company, the policy to be in the traffic. Try your best to follow, and then it will less problem in your life. If you don't want to follow, then there will be more problem in your life. Okay, chemical substance absorbed by the soil contaminate the water. So what is happening is they are putting the fertilizer into here, which is very good because we think that fertilizer is very good to make the tree grow. But the thing is, let's say this is the thing, this is the mountain, this is the tree. They put a lot of the fertilizer at here. Let me put the green color. Fertilizer. After they put the fertilizer, the thing, it will rain. This fertilizer is not the cow dung or organic, okay? It is a artificial man-made fertilizer. Man-made fertilizer. So when it rains, the fertilizer will go to the water. Then let's say here is the river, then here is the pond. So now all the pesticide and the chemical and the fertilizer is at here, all the chemical, and then got the fish eat. The fish will die. If the fish no die, human will take the fish and cook the fish. So after you cook the fish, you eat the fish. But eat the fish, more problem happen. That's why we can see more people got cancer. We can see more and people got the baby 吃不成长. The baby got Down syndrome or autism. So most of this is related to the food that we eat, because we can see getting more and more people got cancer, and more people got the baby got Down autism, for example, because of all these things. So yes, the fertilizer is good, but if rain, because this fertilizer is not the chicken dung or the cow dung, it's human do one. They are using it called the ammonia fertilizer. Yeah, so what will happen is it rain and it actually pollute the river and the pond, and the fish will live at there, and human will eat. Eventually all the bad thing go back to the human being. So of course there are ways to solve this. Later I think they will teach us how to solve this problem. So how to solve this problem? Treating process agriculture composed of green technology capable of controlling the balance. So maybe what is this? This is the agriculture waste. So the waste means the thing that you already don't want, like the plant or the chicken shit or the cow shit that you don't want. You can collect it and you can maybe make it to become a fertilizer or process it. Replant the tree. If you cut the tree, please plant back the tree. So maybe you can do like this. If you cut one, make sure you got plant 10 tree, for example. Every one tree you cut, please put back 10 tree. Then we are helping the tree to grow more in the future. The people can continue to use the tree to make money. Eventually you plant the trees for your children. You don't live that long to enjoy the tree, but whatever tree that you plant is for your next generation. Forest ranger is like the police, forest police. So if they got steal thing or what, then you can catch those that are doing the illegal logging. Logging activity have been regulated to conserve forests. Besides, more tourism have been gathered to maintain balance. Okay, so you can see here, cannot simply do. Right? Can do, but must be from the permission from the government. Unless some people is bad lah, huh? Okay. What causes landslide and mud flood to happen? Deforestation and and no more
forest exploitation.
forest exploitation. Okay, yes, maybe you can say deforestation for the purpose of development in the new area, or another one is, let me see. Oh yeah lah, correct lah. I thought they asked for 2 points. They asked for 1 point, then correct lah. Deforestation, then you can just explain by here. Okay, due to deforestation and it is not controlled. Okay, it is not controlled properly. Therefore, there is a landslide and a flood. Very good. Okay, let's look at the following question. State the effect of use of excessive fertilizer in agriculture.
To the nearby rivers, and this will contaminate the river.
Yes, very good. It will flow to the nearby river and this will contaminate the river. So this is the ammonia fertilizer that they are talking about. Yeah, but they must use ammonia fertilizer lah, because you can see you're not so big. You wear how many chicken shit or the cow shit that you want to put on here. That's not enough. So you need to do. You go to factory and you do the fertilizer. I don't know whether Form 4, Form 5 got learn or not. I think we'll learn how we are going to make a lot of fertilizer in a very cheap manner, so we can get a lot of fertilizer, then we can get a lot of money. Okay, very good. Effect of fertilizer, it will cause pollution even into the river, and yeah. State 2 measures. So what can you do to reduce? Why this one like BM question? Berikan 2 langkah-langkah untuk mengurangkan masalah pembalakan. State 2 measure to reduce reforestation. So what can you do to? They are talking about what? Deforestation. So how?
Logging activities.
Okay, replanting tree, very good. Or you can say logging activity. You cannot say logging. Logging means chop down the tree. Logging activity have to be regulated. Regulated means to not to check, but to plan and control, regulate. So you want to make the government regulate it. You want to plan properly. Okay, this place can chop the tree and regulate it. So if you don't want to follow, I will ask the police to catch you. So that will be regulation, and makes the law the regulate. So it's like to plan and to control. So logging activity have to be regulate in order to conserve the forest. And how to regulate it? You can pay money to the forest ranger, hire them, and you have a group of people like the police of the forest. Okay, so that's it. If no question, then I will teach until here. Can?
Okay.
And bye bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye bye.